All right, so we're sitting here with Travis Andersen. He's going to be joining me on BS Paranormal's investigation of the Cripple Creek Jail and Outlaw Museum. Would you like to introduce yourself further than your name?
I'm Travis Andersen. I am a coworker and just work right across the hall. I'm assuming that they know what you do for a day job.
I've talked about it.
So I teach across the hall and get to deal with listening to all the annoying teenagers.
So, why did you want to join me on this paranormal excursion?
New experiences. You are a good friend of mine, I think, at this point, and I needed a vacation, to be perfectly honest. So this was a good excuse to get a new experience and go do something interesting, hanging out with somebody that I am friends with.
What is your belief on the paranormal?
Um, I don't disbelieve. Um, I am not adequately convinced most of the time, but the excuse my cold. The last place that I worked, we liked to joke that it was haunted because of the fact that there were strange noises and occasional voices that could be heard floating around the place. Usually, when I was trying to lock up the building and had to go back to the third floor. So I don't disbelieve either.
What's your belief on aliens?
I mean, with the size of the universe, we're bound to not be the only intelligent. Well, I'm not sure we're intelligent life. We're bound not to be the only life in the universe just through like random probability.
What about Bigfoot or Sasquatch?
Eh, not sure. I want to disbelieve just if there are no interesting mysteries left in the world to look at, then that makes the world a much more boring place. So we need the fairy tales and the ghost stories and things like that just to keep us from being bored out of our minds.
What's your experience with Cripple Creek, the Gel Museum, or anything to do with that area?
Been to Cripple Creek multiple times. My family likes going up there just for the mountains and the atmosphere and the antique shopping. Actually, several of my family members knew exactly where we were going and gave restaurant and hotel recommendations. Um, Other than that, I haven't been up there in a while because of the fact that travel requires free time, which I generally don't have. Um, but I've never been to the jail museum before. Didn't even know it existed until you told me about this.
So, what are you most looking forward to in this experience?
Um, Honestly, just the experience itself. This is something I've never done before, and new experiences are always kind of fun and invigorating. If we find something, excellent. If not, still gonna have an interesting time.
What are you least looking forward to?
Uh, on the trip itself, sitting around quietly, I'm not exactly good at that. And on the trip to getting there, driving through Denver and or snow.
Yeah,
Neither of which are things that I enjoy doing.
we are expected more snow this week, so that'd be a fun road trip.
Yeah, mountain roads and snow are not something that I generally tend to like very much, but then most people don't.
All right. Have you done research on the Gel and Outlaw Museum since we decided to investigate it?
Nope. I figured going in with an open mind, no preconceptions was one of the best ways to go about this for
Um,
you.
have you looked into what constitutes paranormal investigation / ghost hunting
Not
and what
yet.
you want to do?
Not yet. My plan through sheer busyness is I'm probably going to watch some of your videos today or tomorrow before we head out because today is Wednesday and we are doing this on Friday.
All right.
My usual plan of leaving things to the absolute last minute.
Procrastinator.
Indeed.
How do you feel about being left in dark, cold spaces all alone?
I mean, I teach high school. That's nothing different. The students ghost me anyways. I really don't have a problem with it. The dark doesn't bother me that much. I can dress for the cold, so the cold's not going to bother me that much. And I'm enough of a non-social person that the alone doesn't bother me that much either.
Um, how do you feel about your very first paranormal investigation being at a actual history museum?
I mean, I have a degree in history. I teach history. I love history, so I think that'll be fun. Um, and as far as the prison half of it goes, uh, family members have law enforcement. Like I like watching things like NCIS and police shows, so I think that'll be interesting too.
How do you feel about mannequins?
Mannequins are creepy.
You do know this museum is filled with mannequins.
Of course it is. All museums are, but that doesn't make them less creepy.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sitting down and giving the viewers just kind of a quick over of yourself. And is there anything else you would like viewers of BS Paranormal to say? Is there anything else you want to acknowledge? Anything else you want to share about yourself?
No.
Do you have like a social media channel? Anything
No.
like that? No? Okay.
I intentionally stay off of social media. It baffles the students. You don't have Facebook? No. You don't have Instagram? No. You don't have TikTok? No. Why would I want any of those things?
All right.
I'll leave the social media to people who are social.